What's going on, guys? My name is Josiah. You may know me as Josh Tech on TikTok, and today is going to be an introduction video to this channel. And I'm going to tell you how I went from an IT specialist in the Army to a network engineer in the government sector. Let's get it. So I enlisted in 2022 as an IT specialist slash 25 Bravo. I went to AIT that same year once I graduated boot camp, and I learned as much as I could when it came to networking and help desk because that's what my job was. As an IT specialist, I learned a lot about networking, help desk, and a little bit of SATCOM too. Once I got out of AIT, I was kind of told like, hey, you need to get your security plus, you need to get your CCNA so you can deploy. I never deployed, I'll be honest, never deployed. My first year at my unit, I ended up getting my security plus, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt like I didn't deserve it because my unit at the time had felt very fond of brain dumping things. Get it and you'll learn it on the job. And I was like, nah, let me understand it now so then I can, do the work. But I didn't get that chance. So I brain dumped it like everybody kind of told me to. And like I said, I felt like I didn't deserve it. So I went for the CC, the Certified in Cybersecurity from IC2. And I studied for about a month and a half. I got it. And I was like, yeah, okay, now I feel a little bit better. It wasn't as bad as Security Plus, but I got it. A while after that, I ended up studying for the CCNA, and unfortunately, I failed the first time. And with my job at that time, I was learning as much as I could until I could take it again. Because as an IT specialist, I ended up going to a signal unit, and that was mostly 25 series, besides all the guys who had other jobs, like the mechanics and stuff, who were the people who were dealing with supply. So, as a 25 Bravo in a 25 series area, a 25 series unit, I was more inclined to learn about my job on a daily basis than a lot of people were. I wasn't just stuck doing help desk work. We would set up routers, switches, firewalls, nodes, radios, stuff like that. We'd work with RF. If you don't know what that is, it's radio frequency. We did a lot of that, and I took advantage of it, even when I didn't want to. So, and I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't understand most of it. I truly didn't. A lot of the time, I was very lost when it came to networking because even from AIT, I did not understand what I was doing. Like, I barely made it. I made sure that I was learning as much as I could to pass the CCNA. Like, I was grinding every day. When I went to White Sands, New Mexico, I was studying then. When I went somewhere else, I was studying then as well. When I had the time, I was studying. When we weren't doing anything in the office, I was studying. 7 months later, I got my CCNA. And like I said, it was a little hard, but I made it happen. After that, I ended up getting out, and a week before I got out, I had received a call to be a tier one network engineer at Cisco. Cisco. Yeah, Cisco. It was a great time. I felt like the name had presence on my resume, and I was like, oh my goodness. Cisco as a contractor? Oh my God. I felt like I was on top of the world because I didn't think I was gonna get the job, but I got it. So I stayed there for a while. I was onboarding and I liked all the tools we were using. We used a lot of Cisco Prime, a lot of Cisco stuff. We used a lot of Jira. We used Jira to track tickets. And we were also using ServiceNow to track tickets as well. And while I was at Cisco, I obtained another certification. It was the CWNA because we were working with a lot of wireless devices, wireless controllers, AP, stuff like that. I ended up getting the CWNA, the Certified Wireless Network Administrator. I felt like it was a good certification because I see a lot of wireless network engineering roles that require it. But for me, I don't work with wireless devices anymore, but I do have experience with it now. So I feel like that's great to have on my resume anyway. So yeah, I got out. I got that job as a tier one network engineer. And after about 8 months, I was still onboarding. I was like, yeah, I'm still onboarding. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. Let me go ahead and just start applying to different jobs and see where it takes me. And the job I'm at now, when I tell you I applied to them one night and I instantly got denied, like that automated message hit my email fast, really fast. Like when I tell you, as soon as I pressed apply, they instantly denied me. I was like, okay, cool, cool. But the better part about it was the next day, I got an email from said company saying, "Hey, we'd want to schedule an interview." I'm like, interview, you say? So, yeah, I ended up taking the interview and I got the job, thankfully. And now I'm a tier 2 network engineer in a knock environment. I feel blessed to be here. I'm just blessed to be here. And I forgot to mention, I'm studying for CCNP security. My goal is to get into network security. That is my dream goal. I have a total of 4 certifications. I am in school, but not actively in school, if you get what I mean. My goal with this channel is to make networking cool again and make networking understandable to you as a viewer and someone who wants to break into tech, whether it be cybersecurity, cloud, networking, whatever. I want it to be understandable to you in English, because we all know that person who's like, oh, I just got past the firewall, I just coded in Python, stuff like that, and you don't understand what they're talking about. But me, I'm going to break it down so you can understand. I'm going to show you my labs. I'm going to show you basic networking concepts. I'm going to show you all that stuff so I can understand it as much as you can understand it. Yeah, that's me. That's how I went from a 25 Bravo in the Army to being a tier 2 network engineer now. And if you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me down below in the comments what you want to do in tech, and be sure to tune in for the next video.